to deliciousLee with Ara. Ngayon magluluto tayo ng Korean-style fried chicken. So of course, our main ingredient is our chicken. So I got ngayon yung mga assorted cuts. Actually, one whole chicken and then hinati-hati ko lang siya in a bite size. So we need our chicken. Please, kailangan talaga na linis natin ng maayos because sometimes we see like the hair or basta kailangan linis natin, napakalinis ang ating chicken. And then we'll start off first from brining our chicken. Brining is very important kasi it helps our chicken get tender, and then yung mga flavors niya, like the saltiness of it, lalo siyang sinisip-sip ng manok. So when we fry it, it's not only yung flavors ng ating coating ang nalalasahan or yung mga sauce, but it's actually the chicken itself. So if you have around 30 to as more as like 4 hours, that's the best brining time. So, ipakita ko sa inyo paano tayo mag-brine ng ating manok. So, first, kuha tayo ng ating manok. This is around 1.5 kilos, around 1.4 kilos na assorted na chop parts. And then from here, we'll just add our salt. This is iodized salt. Of course, it depends on family hold kung maalat kayo kumain, or if you are like on the less sodium na family, it's really up to you to adjust it. But for the brining, don't worry so much because pwede naman tayo mag-adjust mamaya. So we'll just add around siguro 1/2 teaspoon, or you can go as if you think na medyo kulang ang alat, gusto nyo mas maalat ng konti, you can do so. So I have our iodized salt and also some pepper, ground pepper just for the flavorings and also the scent. So here for our brine, salt and pepper. And some people don't like to use milk, pero ako sinasuggest ko na if you have in the house ng milk or gatas, it's a lot better if you try it. But lalasahan nyo talaga yung difference once you brine it in milk. Kasi yung milk, it has the capacity na nagbe-break down siya sa protein din ng manok. It gives a tenderness. Also yung mga malansang amoy ng isang manok, naalis siya talaga siya sa milk. So, we'll just pour a milk. But the milk can be just parang lang mag-sink ang ating chicken. So, I have 1 pack of milk. Just buhos lang natin. Actually, we don't really need a lot exactong measurement kasi diba, just pang lang naman, pang marinade lang naman siya ngayon. So I have salt, pepper, and our milk. And also, we also have to add here our rice wine. Actually, kung meron kayong rice wine or cooking wine sa bahay, it's a lot better you try na dagdagan natin. Pero kung wala kayong mga rice wine, or it's okay naman to omit. So I have here 2 choices. A lot of people know Korean food lately, and you can have access to Korean liquor like soju, or if you have like Korean rice wine, it's a lot better. Pero kung wala, as I said, pwede naman tanggalin. So, I'll try right now na gamit tayo ng soju because I know this is more probably na alam ng lahat. But either what, this one or rice wine or cooking wine, I mean, pwede kayo gumamit. So, siguro just around mga 2 tablespoon. So, ganyan. Tapos, imamix lang natin siya. And then, we'll just let in for the milk, salt, pepper, and then the cooking wine to mag-sink it sa manok. So, ihahalo lang natin na ihahalo. And then, imamarinate lang, iiwan lang natin siya siguro like, minimum is half an hour to as much as like 4 hours. Or kung pwede naman kayo, may oras naman kayo, like if you're masipag, or you're very good in meal planning, pwede naman like overnight sa ref, it's okay. So there's, hinahalo-halo lang natin. And then, iwan lang natin siya sandali habang gawa tayo ng ating sauce. So habang hinihintay natin mag-brine or mag-marinate ng ating manok, we'll make the sauce first. Now, it's really easy. So palitan lang natin ang ating kawali into a small saucepan. I think lately a lot of you have nagkatikim na kayo ng Korean style chicken, which is the soy garlic flavor. It's very easy to make. Ang base talaga niya is garlic and soy sauce and sugar, just a tamang ratio. So once you follow my recipe, I'm pretty sure na you can kind of pwede niyong gayahin na hindi na kailangan mag-travel pa sa Korea just to have this kind of yung mga nakikita natin sa mga Korean dramas. So super dali lang. So first, we open our pan. And then, kailangan natin ng tubig. So, this is around 1/2 cup. Maliit lang ang aking baso. This is like from my friend na binigyan niya ako ng baso pang welcoming drink. But if it's a regular cup, siguro 1/2 or 100 milliliters of water. So, just a regular water, we'll just pour it on our pan. And then, we need soy sauce. Now, for the soy sauce, I really suggest na pwede tayo mag-invest ng konting Korean soy sauce because although I love yung mga local brand na soy sauce natin, as you have noticed, yung mga Korean food, ang basic ng seasoning is the soy sauce, chili powder, and chili paste. There's a little bit of difference when it comes to the sweetness, when it comes to the saltiness ng toyo. So, I suggest na meron tayong Korean soy sauce na mabibili natin ngayon sa mga Korean groceries or even like to the local supermarkets. But if you don't have right now, siguro okay lang naman. Now, so for soy sauce, we'll have 3 tablespoons. So, as we said, basta uniform ang spoon natin, it's okay. So, we just have 3 full tablespoon ng ating toyo. We just add lang natin. 2. There. Ngayon, kung hindi kayo, kung gusto niya na medyo mas maalat ang konti, pwede kayo mag-adjust mamaya after our sauce is made, depending on talaga sa flavor ng mga family ninyo. But on that case, I suggest na gamitin natin ng asin. So we have there 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, and this is oyster sauce. Ang oyster sauce will just have around 1.5 tablespoon. So 1 and 1.5 of tablespoon of our oyster sauce. Haluin lang natin ngayon sa ating saucepan. Na-mix lang natin ng konti. And then we'll also need, of course, our garlic. The garlic, ito ay na-crush na garlic kanina. So this is around a tablespoon ng garlic. So 1 tablespoon of garlic na ihahalo lang natin sa ating saucepan. There, haluin lang natin ng haluin. And of course, we need our sugar. For the sugar, I prefer to use brown sugar. Pero kung whatever sugar na meron kayo sa bahay, you can actually use it. I think kumukulo na masyado ng aking sauce. So there, we'll have around, for our sugar, siguro 1.5. 1.5. There. Ouch. Medyo mainit siya ng konti. There, I'll just mix it lang. So we added our sugar already. And then mag-add tayo ng konti pang rice wine or cooking wine. The cooking wine, as kanina, as ginamit natin sa pagbabrine, kung wala kayo, pwede naman natin maybe we can use like soju or what kind of wines that you have in your house, but not white wine kasi meron siyang specific smell ng amoy ng grapes. So we'll just use a cooking wine, around 1 tablespoon. Pero kung wala talaga kayo sa bahay, it's okay really to omit. Walang problema. And then, we'll also have here our syrup, rice syrup. The rice syrup, we can also use like corn syrup, or sometimes if you really want to use honey, pwede din naman. So, just 1 tablespoon of our rice or corn syrup or honey or whatever you have in the house. And then that's it. So simple, di ba? Napakuluin lang natin ng pakuluin hanggang talaga siya mag-simmer siya ng mag-simmer. And then maging medyo, we can see na talaga fully cook ang ating garlic. So we just boil it like this. Siguro mga 5 more minutes. We just stir it and stir it. So this is already our base for our soy garlic chicken. Ganyan lang talaga siya kadali. You can actually make this in malaking batches. Damihan na lang natin ating ratio. And then you can actually use this sauce for like different recipes as well. I'm sure gustong-gusto talaga ng mga anak natin, our family, because matamis and medyo maalat ng konti, and also it has a bite of garlic. Masarap na masarap siya. So there, we just simmer and simmer it until we see na medyo because pag mag-melt ang sugar, medyo magka-caramelize ng konti, it will help our sauce to thicken a little bit. So, ganun. Siguro mga 2 to 3 minutes more. And then, there. So, lutuin lang natin ng lutuin. At this moment, you can already smell the soy garlic. Parang tapos na ang ating pagluto. Napakasarap na ng amoy. I wish na masubukan nito sa bahay para maamoy din how yummy it smells and it tastes mamaya. So, there we go. So medyo, if you boil it and boil it, medyo mag-ano siya ng konti, magiging parang gooey ng little bit. Now, of course, depending on your family's taste bud, kung gusto niyo na medyo mas maalat ng konti or mas maraming garlic or mas maraming salt, you can adjust a little bit according to your preference. So, feel free to be creative. Feel free to be like, adjust my measurements. So there we go. Nakikita niyo talaga na, do you see like the bubbles? So that's already a good sign that our sauce is really simmering. We don't need a lot of the sauce kasi mamaya pag nagluto na yung ating manok, iko-coat lang natin siya sa taas. That's how soy garlics are made. So there we go. I'll just turn it off. Para ngayon, we'll just fry our chicken already. So there we go. I think this is almost done. As you can see, parang nagka-caramelized ang ating sugar. And then medyo nagiging parang bubbly ng ating sauce. This is already parang good sign na talaga siya na lutong-luto na siya. There we go. So we'll just leave it aside para lumamig ng konti. And then we'll do our chicken. Actually, the best time to marinate our chicken is minimum of 4 hours. I mean, kalahating oras to 4 hours. But kanina, meron akong nagawang, or I already brined my chicken prior para maluto natin siya agad. So, I'll set this aside. And then we have this chicken that we'll try to cook first ngayon. So, di ba kanina, same mixture. Milk, salt, pepper, and konting rice, cooking wine. That's all we need. What we do is, we'll just use our strainer to remove the excess milk batter. So tanggalin na natin siyang ganyan. So para hindi siya magiging masyadong basa when we cook our chicken. I know, di ba, yung mga Filipino, ang hilig natin sa mga fried chicken. I know every mother, lahat ng mga nanay, meron silang kanila mga recipe ng fried chicken. You can be as creative, whatever dressing that you want na pwede niyong gamitin, you can try. Hindi naman, pero the sauce is what it really makes a difference. So, there we have our chicken already. Ngayon, gagawa tayo ng ating marinade para mag-fry tayo ng the dressing or the coating para mag-fry tayo. Now, if you have in your homes like chicken powder for frying, it's really good to use. For now, I want to suggest like nakapunta kayo sa mga Korean grocery, mayroon silang binibentang like fried chicken mix. This is already a perfect blend of all the flavors na pwede ninyong gamitin. But if wala naman kayong access sa Korean groceries or wala kayong fried chicken mix na mabibiling like this, we can also make it at home. So ngayon, ipapakita ko sa inyo ang preferred na ratio na hindi tayo gagamit ng fried chicken mix, na we'll just use whatever is in the house. So first, we use our cornstarch and flour. The ratio of our cornstarch and flour is 1:1. So this is around 1.5 cup ng flour. So kung meron kayong harina sa house, you can use it. And then this is cornstarch. Same ratio, 1:1 lang siya. So we use also 1/2 cup ng ating cornstarch. Haluin lang natin ng ating flour and cornstarch like this. And then, para may lasa konti ang ating flavoring, although nag-season na tayo kanina sa ating marinade ng manok, mag-add lang ako ng siguro mga sprinkles of salt. Mga 3 sprinkles. It's really depending on how much salt you want. Pero basta mas maganda may konting flavor. And then I'll add just a little bit of pepper. Konting lang. There we go. And then haluin lang natin ng haluin. And this is already gonna be our batter itself para sa ating chicken. So now, kailangan ko nang initin ang ating kawali. Iiwan ko lang siya sa likod ng konti. We'll get our pan for frying. For frying, mas maganda na medyo malalim ang ating lulutuan. Because we want our chicken to be really, lubog siya sa oil. So there we go. And we'll just pour some oil that we have. So just enough just to cover up our chicken pag nagluto. So initin lang natin siya until 170 degrees. Now, hindi naman lahat ng tao may thermometer sa house to measure the the temperature of our oil. Mamaya, after tayo mag-coat ng ating manok, we'll just dip a little bit of our flour mixture. And then, pag medyo nag-sink up siya ng mga 3 seconds, that's already the perfect temperature. Kailangan our oil is on perfect temperature para maging medyo crispy siya and masarap. So there, we'll just coat our chicken sa ating pan. So this is method na wala tayong gagamit ng fried chicken batter, fried chicken mix, I mean. Ito ay parang homemade, cornstarch and flour. 1:1 lang ang ratio. There, that easy. Just coat lang natin ng evenly. There. So, try to use isang medyo malawak na pan. And then, mas better na wag tayo masyado pag-gagawa tayo ng batter or mix, wag tayo masyado maging sobra-sobra because once na we use it for our chicken, hindi na talaga siya pwede magamit. Although sayang ang matitirang flour because it's not good na we use uncooked chicken. Yung mga medyo nahawa na sa mga uncooked chicken, it has a parang mataas ang ratio na baka ma-contaminate. So, dapat tamang-tama lang. So, pwede nakulangan tayo ng konti, we'll just add later on. Still 1:1 ratio, like, di ba? Madali lang. Cornstarch 1 and flour 1. Kahit sayang ang flour mix, huwag niyong gamitin unless it's gonna be another new additional chicken mamaya. So there, if you see na medyo nagba-bubble, and kailangan na talaga siya maging, it has to be hot as 170 degrees, what we can do is, a small, parang yung mga natitira ng konting flour, itatapon lang natin. We will just throw it there, and then pag lumutang siya on top, in count of 3, it's ready. Pero pag lumutang siya in count of 1 or 2, it means masyadong mainit. So palamigin natin ng konti. Ngayon, if hindi naman siya lumutang in count of 3, it means kailangan pa initin. So like this. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So it's perfect talaga na our temperature is good. So around 170 degrees. Ngayon, wag natin masyadong punuin ang ating pan when we fry our chicken kasi once you put 1, medyo it brings down the temperature and ayaw natin na masyadong magiging malamig ang bumaba ang temperature ng ating oil when we cook it. So maybe around in this size, around 5 to 8 pieces would do. So now I'll put my chicken. So, lutuin lang natin ng lutuin hanggang mag-golden brown siya. There. So, we'll just wait siguro mga 7 to 8 minutes habang maluto ang ating chicken. So, now, our first fry is completed. Pag medyo naging kantong parang golden brown, you can already remove it already. So ngayon, we'll do 2 fries. Kasi if we do double frying, medyo mas nagiging crispy ang kanyang balat. And because dahil maglalagay tayo ng sauce mamaya sa balat niya, kailangan talaga super crispy ang ating chicken. So now after our first fry, this is around mga 7 to 8 minutes natin ginawa. Hintayin na natin ulit mainit ang oil ng konti. And then siguro we'll just do our double fry, siguro just like 1 or 2 minutes each. So there, I can medyo mainit na ulit ang ating oil. We'll just fry again our chicken. Siguro mga 1 to 2 minutes na lang siya, okay? So, it's already our second fry. Mga 1 to 2 minutes lang. And then, tanggalin na natin siya sa ating fire. There we go. So now, naluto na natin ang ating chicken. Actually, we'll coat ang ating manok sa ating sauce na ginawa kanina. But I forgot, kailangan pala tayo mag-add here ng vinegar ng konti. So, I'll just heat it a little bit. So, actually, pwede naman walang vinegar. But if you have a little bit of vinegar sa sauce, medyo siya may konting parang kickback a little. Hindi siya magiging maasim. Just a very little lang. So, kanina, we'll just use siguro very little. Siguro mga half a teaspoon lang. And then, we'll just boil it. And then, kung meron kayong sesame seeds sa house, mas maganda na you can also just add now our sesame seeds. There, we'll just add a little bit of our sesame seed. There. Siguro mga 1.5 spoon or whatever, kung gaano karami ang gusto ninyo. I just added siguro like 1.5 teaspoon. And then just boil lang natin para magiging medyo, just to remove the scent of the, bring out the flavor ng sesame seed. So I think now, okay na ang ating sauce. Papatayin ko na yung ating fire. So when we boil our sauce, dapat medyo magiging parang caramelized ang ating sugar. Malalaman natin kung medyo naging malapot ng konti ang ating sauce. And then now, with our fried chicken, we'll just dip it here. Iko-coat lang natin siya. Kung meron kayong brush, pwedeng gamitin. Pag not, we can just put it here on our saucepan. Ngayon, the amount of our sauce, it really depends on you. Kung gusto niyo na medyo mas saucy, you can actually just by ratio na kanyang ginawa natin. Pwede naman natin dagdagan na lang ng konti. So now we have our chicken. I'll just dip it on our sauce. Parang coat lang siya ng konti. There. So you'll have our soy chicken. And then we'll just leave it there. Or if meron kayong mga barbecue brush, what we can also do is another technique para magiging parang light lang ng konti. Just coat lang natin ng konti. Yeah, i-drizzle lang natin ng ating chicken like that. Para mag-even coat siya. So now, nalagay na natin ang ating chicken with our sesame soy garlic chicken sauce. Now, the half, just for, pwede pang option. Kung ayaw nyo i-drizzle sa yung mga chicken, you can just serve the fried like this, and then yung sauce na lang on the side. So, I'm just giving you 2 options, whatever you want. Ganyan, para baka may mga family members kayo na ayaw nila yung chicken na may sauce, gusto nila parang may konting dip. Then what we can do is we just serve it like that, and then add lang natin ang ating yung soy garlic chicken sauce on the side. So there we go. Tada! So this is soy garlic chicken, ang Korean style version ng fried chicken na for sure magugustuhan ng buong family ninyo. So please just follow my recipe. It's very easy, mabilis, at kayang-kaya kahit sino to have the taste of Korea in your own homes. So see you next time. Please continue to stay with my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye!